What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and of course, it's a beautiful new day, which means a beautiful new teaser for the brand new Fortnite season, #Fortnite Wild. So with that said, in today's video, we'll be going over the teaser, kind of analyzing it a little bit. We'll also be talking about a new announcement with an HD promo image of 3 skins in the actual Battle Pass. We'll be showcasing what the skins might be related to regarding their concept survey versions of them, or, their other parts, from previous seasons or whatever else like that. You'll see when we get a little bit later in the video, and we'll just kind of be going over through everything, right? So of course, all the little news and hints and teasers and everything aren't in the in-game news feed, because like if we go in game right now, we look at this, we have Tifu's locker bundle, and then we have Wild starts June 9th, but the video, if we were to watch it, would just be the one we have already seen before, with the text and everything, which I guess is a nice refresher for anyone who hasn't seen that one yet and didn't watch yesterday's video. But none of the teasers are actually in game, and this time around we only have one teaser today, being the teaser we got over on Twitter. I guess we got technically 2 because there was another announcement, and then tomorrow we should get one more teaser, and then on the 8th there's a little bit of a surprise in store. So let's go ahead and show my actual Twitter page right here and play this video. So firstly, the description that goes along with the teaser is cracked but not broken, overgrown but not forbidden, lost but not forgotten, what lies underneath the surface, #Fortnite Wilds. And I'm just gonna play the video for you real quick. As you can tell, it is low quality, right? Because this was posted on Twitter. You got the Twitter compression and everything, but man, that looks sick. And I want to mention something here, right? So obviously this looks like the part of like the start of a cinematic or something, and they're showing a little snippet of it, right? But just seeing how the island actually just crumbles, right? It just gets destroyed, and below that actual destroyed island happens to be this jungle that apparently just existed this entire time underground, is actually pretty sick to see, right? And it does look like it's in the middle of the map, right? Because you kind of see the mountains in the left side, you kind of see, the whole entire like medieval area back in the back area due to the trees and everything, and then it seems like this middle area, such as where we talked about in yesterday's video, around the gas station, around Anvil Square, and around, that little like circular pattern or whatever that is in the ground over in like just the middle of the map and everything, that has little stones coming out of it and stuff. It appears like that is the prime area for everything going on here, and I don't know if you just saw that, but a fly just flew across the camera. Anyways, with that said, it is very interesting to see how the map kind of crumbles, and below it is this underground jungle area, which makes me wonder if we're going to have like jungle vines or something as a way to get up and down from here, or if they're just going to use zip lines and ascenders, right? I think jungle vines could be a pretty interesting way to traverse up and down if they do keep it at this lower period, right? Because there's obviously the chance that Epic Games decides, okay, you know what, for the trailer it's going to be down here in the ground, but for the actual game when we release this, it's going to be leveled out with everything else, right? But considering the fact that they mentioned it's underground, I kind of think it would be interesting to see it just kind of stick there as this lower point on the Fortnite island to add a lot more elevation to the middle of the map, but also to add a unique way of getting up and down between the higher area or the lower area, depending on how they play it out and everything. But another thing I want to mention is this right here. We have the jungle temple, right? And the jungle temple appears to just be like this super big focus. Now, I'm not going to talk about any leaks or anything, regarding what could potentially be here and stuff, because there's only really like one thing that we could talk about, but I've talked about it in previous videos, and it just appears like, the focus of this jungle is going to be a very important thing for this season, and especially whatever's going on in this temple, because I mean, we have that campsite, with the new faction or organization or whatever, that were specifically around the areas with the jungle, and we could, of course, have a lot of stuff going on here, and I just feel like it will definitely be an interesting part to keep in mind, because I mean, in the previous teaser, which I'll go ahead and go back to Fortnite to show you guys, the whole entire focus, right? The whole focus was this exact same area, that jungle right there. That jungle temple and everything else going on like that was what the whole entire focus of the video was, and it's like we get another video with another focus on that temple, so it seems to be somewhat important, and it might even be important to the Fortnite storyline once everything happens. But other than that, as you probably saw right here in the lowest quality possible, we have a look at 3 Fortnite skins. But if you saw the thumbnail of today's video, we have a very, very HD image of it, and that is thanks to this right here, this promotional image for Fortnite Wilds. Now, Triggerfish is here just because Triggerfish was kind of, in the cinematic or whatever like that. But over here, we have the, we have one of the new skins. We have actually 3 new skins right here. This one, I have a theory that it's actually a counterpart of another skin that we've seen before. This one and this one right here both appear to be survey skins, and we'll talk about that a little bit in a moment. But you might be wondering, where did this image get posted? Well, it's because Jeff Keighley has announced that for Summer Games Fest on Thursday, which is at the 8th, which I'll be streaming on my other channel, which is just FireMonkey. If you want to watch it and everything, I'll link it in the description everywhere else. We will actually be seeing Fortnite having a world premiere first look of their new season there. Now, this is going to be something to get excited for. It's going to be something that we'll definitely have to like post a live reaction of over to this channel and everything. But yeah, if you want to see the brand new seasonal trailer and everything like that, it'll be at Summer Games Fest in 2 days, and that is actually when we're going to be able to get super hyped for everything going on. And then of course the very next day, which is the 9th, that is when the new season actually begins. So that's just something to keep in your, like, you know, in the back of your mind and get excited for. But let's start talking about the skins themselves. Starting with the left one that looks like they have a whole entire map as just like a tattoo on their chest. I have actually seen some theories on Twitter that I agree with regarding the skin, where a lot of people are theorizing that this could potentially be a male version of the Sidewinder skin from a previous season, right? If you kind of look at it, you know, you can kind of see the same type of design and everything. Now, of course, there's a chance that it's not even a male version of the skin or anything like that. It just kind of, you know, matches the whole entire theme, and it could, of course, be a coincidence, but of course, it's always something nice to kind of just think about and theorize on because of the actual design of the skin itself. Of course, I'd be interested to see what the variants are, and of course, at the end of the day, this is just probably a coincidence that they're related or whatever, because, you know, they both match the theme of like a wild season with jungles and all that type of stuff. But next up, we have this skin right here, which the concept art version of it doesn't exactly match the skin itself, but maybe it's a future variant or whatever, and it's this right here. Now, you might be wondering, these look very different. How are you sure that these two are connected, right? You know, this skin and this? Well, it's because of this middle piece right here. You know, the middle, like, vial type thing or whatever is going on there. You can see that exact same middle piece right there on the outfit, including a little, like, blue circle and everything up at the top area. So I would not be surprised if this is an upcoming variant for this skin. Like, you know, you unlock the first variant, it has that design and everything, but as you progress through the season and as you collect all the rewards, you actually end up getting this variant later down the line, and it makes sense, right? Now, this, of course, was pointed out by people over on Twitter, but people on Twitter are very eagle-eyed, and they're very smart when it comes to this type of stuff and matching up the actual survey skins and everything. So yeah, this could be a variant to look out for in the future. But then we have the skin on the right, and now something very interesting about it is here is the concept art survey of it right here. According to leaks and all that type of stuff, and this will be the only time I really mention leaks because, you know, we have the full survey skin and we can kind of see it in game right here, it's that this skin was not really modified past the actual design they gave it in the survey. So what you're seeing in the survey, the boots and all, this should be what the skin ends up looking like in-game with the full body design and everything like that. And I mean, even just looking right here, you can practically tell the exact same thing, right? You know, you got the whole entire goggles up top, you got the hat and everything. You even have the little, like, rings in the piercings or whatever that are on the hat. You have the piercing on the nose and the mouth. You have the whole entire flaming hair type of design going on there. You have buttons and everything. And I mean, even, like, right there with the button, you know, the little X face button or whatever, you can see it at the very corner here. And everything just basically matches up one-to-one with the survey art and everything, so that's a pretty cool skin to look out for, especially if that skin was one of the survey skins you've had on your radar for a while. Now, if I was to give my own personal opinions on these skins, I think that the leveled up, you know, like the variant version of this skin right here, the second one on the right side, I think that one is going to be a very interesting one. I'm super excited to see if the survey art variant comes to the game because I feel like that would be one I would rock a lot. I'm not really for sure how I feel about, like, the Sidewinder variant guy type of whatever. He just seems very basic in this current state, and I don't know if I'll really use him all too much. You know, it is a clean looking skin. I like the skin's design and everything, but I'm not too sure if for a battle pass, this is something that I would really wear and use too often. And then, of course, you know, the girl all the way on the right side, great skin. I like the fire theme. You know, I'm just going to assume fire looking hair totally is related to the FireMonkey character, right? Because, you know, we just got to cope on this channel. We got to have a lot of copium, okay? Anyways, with that said, let me know in the comments down below what you think about the brand new skins coming in Chapter 4 Season 3. Are you excited for Fortnite Wilds? And what do you think about that jungle? Do you think the jungle from the teaser is actually going to be very important to the storyline? Or do you think Epic Games is just going to be like, yeah, here's a jungle in the middle of the map, and we don't know why it's there. We just gotta put it there. Shruggies, right? And with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with our third teaser. I guess, how many teasers have we've had a lot of teasers, right? We'll just see you tomorrow with the next teaser. And then I'll be seeing you live over on my other YouTube channel on the 8th when we're watching the Summer Games Fest. So I can't wait to see you guys there. And make sure, if you do show up to the live stream, to just keep it on the down low with the Fortnite comments, right? Because, you know, I talk about all the games. I'm excited for all the announcements. So anyways, with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes then. Peace out.